Bees produce honey through an extraordinary process involving teamwork, biology, and chemistry. Here's a step-by-step explanation of how bees make honey, from flower to hive. Honeybee 1. Foraging for nectar. Worker bees, also called foragers, leave the hive in search of flowers. They collect nectar, a sweet liquid made by flowers, using their long, tube-like tongues. The nectar is stored in a special second stomach called the honey stomach, or crop, not their main digestive stomach. While collecting nectar, bees also help with pollination by transferring pollen between flowers. Test tube 2. Enzymatic conversion begins. Inside the honey stomach, the bee adds an enzyme called invertase to the nectar. This enzyme starts breaking down the nectar's main sugar, sucrose, into simpler sugars, glucose and fructose. This chemical change helps make the nectar easier to digest and preserves it from spoiling. Delivery truck 3. Returning to the hive. Once full, the forager bee returns to the hive and passes the nectar to house bees. This is done by regurgitating the nectar into the mouth of a house bee in a mouth-to-mouth exchange called trophallaxis. This sharing helps continue the breakdown of sugars and spreads enzymes. Dashing away 4. Water evaporation, drying the nectar. Nectar is about 70–80% water, but honey must be less than 20% water to be stable. The bees fan their wings to circulate air inside the hive, helping to evaporate moisture from the nectar. As the nectar thickens, it slowly turns into honey. Stop sign 5. Sealing the honey. Once the honey is thick enough, ripe bees store it in hexagonal beeswax cells of the honeycomb. They then cap the cell with a wax lid made from secreted wax from special glands on their abdomen. This seals the honey, keeping it fresh and protected from air and moisture. Herb 6. Why bees make honey. Bees don't make honey for humans, they make it as a food source for their colony, especially to survive through the winter when flowers are scarce. Honey is rich in energy, carbohydrates, and can be stored long-term.